speech, How to Motivate Yourself, in the style of Mel Robbins. Let's get real for a second. You're not always going to feel like doing the things you need to do. You're not always going to wake up fired up, ready to conquer the world, ready to hit the gym, chase your goals, or face that uncomfortable thing you've been avoiding. And that's okay, because here's the truth. Motivation is garbage. Yeah, I said it. Motivation is not what gets you where you want to go. It's not reliable, it's not consistent, and it's definitely not what successful people depend on every single day. You think those people who crush it every morning feel motivated all the time? No way. They've just learned something powerful. You don't need to feel motivated to move. Most people spend their whole lives waiting for the perfect moment to start. They tell themselves, I'll do it when I feel ready. Or, I'll start when I'm more motivated. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for the weather to always be sunny before you go outside. It's never going to happen. Motivation isn't something that comes to you. It's something you build through your actions. You don't think your way into motivation. You move your way into it. Think about it. How many times have you sat there thinking about going for a run, cleaning the house, studying, or starting that project, only to talk yourself out of it because you didn't feel like it? You end up doing nothing, then feel guilty later for not doing it. That's not a lack of discipline. It's just how your brain works. Your brain is wired to protect you from discomfort. It wants to keep you safe, conserve energy, and avoid anything that feels hard. So when you think about doing something challenging, your brain says, nah, let's do it later. That's not laziness, it's biology, but you can outsmart it. The key is to stop waiting for motivation and start taking action, even when it feels uncomfortable. The moment you take the first step, something incredible happens. You begin to feel different. Your energy shifts. You feel a little more alert, a little more capable. That's the power of momentum. Action fuels motivation, not the other way around. The more you do, the more you want to do. The less you do, the less energy you have to start. If you want to change your life, stop waiting for that spark of inspiration. Move first, think later. Take one small action. Send that email, get up when the alarm rings, go for a 10-minute walk, write one page. These small steps compound into progress, and progress is what builds true motivation. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I just don't feel motivated, remember this: you don't need to feel ready to start. You just need to start. Because motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. When you move, your mind follows. The secret isn't to wait for the feeling. The secret is to move first and let the feeling catch up later. There's a small window of time between having an idea and talking yourself out of it. You know that moment when you think, I should go for a run, or I need to make that call, or I should start studying. That moment is everything. If you don't act on it quickly, your brain will start listing every excuse in the world to stop you. I'm too tired. It's too late. I'll do it tomorrow. Before you know it, the moment is gone. That's why the 5-second rule is such a powerful tool. It's simple, but it can change everything about how you take action in your life. Here's how it works. The second you feel that urge to do something that could improve your life, count backward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Stand up, take a step, start speaking, send that message. Just move before your mind stops you. Counting backward interrupts the habit of hesitation. It cuts off your brain's tendency to overthink and keeps you focused on action. It's like flipping a mental switch that says, I'm in control now. Most people think they need motivation to act, but it's actually the other way around. You need action to create motivation. The 5-second rule is the bridge between thinking and doing. It helps you take the first step, and once you start moving, momentum takes over. You begin to feel capable. You begin to feel energized, and those feelings lead to more action. That's how you build consistency, not through waiting for motivation, but through the habit of acting before your excuses take over. This rule isn't about perfection, it's about movement. Maybe you only take a tiny step forward. That's fine, because even a small step is progress. And progress builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum. And momentum builds motivation. It's a chain reaction that starts with one small decision: to move within 5 seconds instead of thinking about it. So the next time you feel yourself hesitating, remember that hesitation is the kiss of death to your goals. You're never going to feel like it, but you have to push yourself. Count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that step. The countdown is your cue to override fear, doubt, and procrastination. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. And if you practice it enough, you'll start to realize you never needed motivation. You just needed a way to start. Every time you push yourself to do something you don't feel like doing, you're teaching yourself a powerful lesson. You can trust you. And that's where real motivation comes from. It's not about hyping yourself up with big speeches or waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about proving, through action, that you'll show up for yourself no matter what. That's how self-trust is built. It's built in the small, quiet moments when no one's watching, when it's just you versus your excuses. When you say you're going to wake up early and you actually get up, you're not just getting out of bed. You're keeping a promise to yourself. When you commit to working out, writing, studying, or taking that step toward your dream, even when you're tired or busy, you're strengthening your belief in your own word. And the more you keep those promises, the stronger your confidence becomes. That's what separates the people who get things done from the ones who just talk about it. It's not talent, luck, or motivation. It's self-trust. Most people think motivation is what drives action, but the truth is the opposite. Action builds confidence, and confidence builds motivation. It's a loop that starts with doing, not feeling. Each time you act despite doubt or discomfort, you're rewiring your brain to see yourself as someone who follows through. And once you see yourself that way, everything changes. You stop questioning whether you're capable. You start believing that you can handle whatever comes next. Building self-trust also means being kind to yourself when you fall short. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to be consistent. Every time you slip, you get another chance to prove that you can get back up. You don't lose trust in someone who makes mistakes. You lose it in someone who gives up. The same goes for you. So, if you want to feel more motivated, start by keeping your word to yourself. Do what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. Push through the resistance, take the action, finish the task. Each time you do, you're building unshackable self-belief. That's what real motivation feels like. It's not a burst of energy. It's the quiet confidence that you can count on yourself, no matter what.